Welcome to TWALE TV. TWALE TV Sports. Chelsea fans want Pochettino sacked. West Ham fans want David Moyes sacked. Arsenal rolling teams over, putting 5-6 past everybody. And Man U, again, lost to Fulham. These and many more, we're coming right back. Welcome to TWALE TV Sports, everybody. We're back. Well, Chelsea fans, I have to give you my take quickly. Now, everybody wants Pochettino sacked. That's not our solution. Pochettino is there to do a thing, to win games, and he's winning games, and at the same time losing games. So our problem is inconsistency. End of story. I've always said this appointment of Pochettino is actually for Pochettino to prove himself as a world-class manager. He hasn't achieved that status. He's a top manager, but he hasn't won more. He hasn't won nothing. I refer to him when he was appointed as a nearly man. He nearly won Champions League. He didn't. He nearly won the league 2016. He didn't. And now he's lost the final. He should have won. All because we're not putting the chances away. So, in my view, Pochettino has got his last chance. If he can't deliver with this Chelsea team, he probably won't get another top job. End of story. He won't get another top job. This is his last chance to prove himself. And he's just missed one big opportunity, securing that cup final against Liverpool. So, Chelsea fans, you don't need to lose your sleep over this. He lost. We lost. End of story. We should have won. The main problem is we're not putting our chances away. End of story. At least we're better than under Graham Potter and Lampard. Because then, we were not even creating chances. Talk less of putting them away. Pochettino has got this team playing aggressively. High pace, high energy. They chase you down. They defend. In fact, our defense against Liverpool was excellent. We defended really well. But unfortunately, up front, we're not putting the goals away. Raheem Sterling seems to need, few chances before he can put one away. So is Nicholas Jackson. I've said it about the poor guy. These guys, Nicholas Jackson especially, he needs to be, at a bottom 10 club, where he can be a man of the castle and have regular game and have more confidence and be able to, because these guys are not the type of striker you need in a top club if you want to win things. Okay, we're okay with the squad. Just one little tweak or so. But we haven't got a spine. We haven't got a Van Dijk at the back. We haven't got, I don't want to talk about Chelsea. Chelsea fans, the problem is still there. Continuous inconsistency is what's going to get Pochettino sacked. Unless he reverses the problem, and he's got to do that as soon as possible. End of. Now, West Ham fans, you want David Moyes sacked. You've got placards all over the stadium. I need to ask you a question. Who do you think you are, West Ham fans? Who do you think you are? In the last 3 seasons, this guy got you finishing 6th, 7th, and 14th. And he won you Europa Conference Cup. Who do you think you are? You want him sacked? The same thing you did to Sam Allardyce 2011. You were relegated. He came to your rescue. You were promoted immediately the following season. And what else? What did you do? You asked for Sam Allardyce to get sacked because he's not playing your style of football. Why didn't you say that before he got, appointed and got you promoted back to Premier League? Why didn't you say, Sam, if you can't play our style of game, we don't need you? You knew he was a rescue specialist. He rescued you from the Championship back to the Premier League, and then you started talking about your style of game. Stop that rubbish. You're doing the same thing with David Moyes now. Before you start talking or doing all this placard display, go and get a multi-billionaire owner, and that would be a good reason for you to say, okay, we don't want Sam Allardyce. We want Mourinho. We don't want these players. We want better players. Because if you haven't got that, forget it. You're just living in a la-la land. You haven't even got a stadium. You're leasing. You're paying lease. You haven't got a stadium. I beg, stop that rubbish. Arsenal, for you, Arsenal, you've been rolling teams over, beating them 5-0, 6-0 and all that. But then you went to Porto. You got taught a big lesson. And all the pundits, everybody was saying Porto is going to get whacked because Arsenal were beating people 4-0, 5-0 before they went. Their last 2 games before meeting Porto, they scored 11 goals in 2 games. So it was so Obvious for people to say that. And then Porto taught Arsenal a big lesson. And people were then referring to Arsenal not being good on the day. No, Arsenal were okay on the day. In fact, they were very good on the day because Arteta was very cautious. He was playing with a European mind, that this is European competition. So he wasn't going gunslinging, oh, hey, ho, ha, ha, ha. He was defensive and very cautious. But still, they did not create a chance. They did not have a chance at shot on target for over 50% of the game. That's how good Porto were. They knew what they were doing. They were prolific in that sense, and they kept Arsenal quiet. So now people are saying, and even some Arsenal players were saying, yes, when they come back to Emirates, we're going to reverse the result and deal with them. Excuse me, you might get another shock. So bear that in mind, Arsenal fans. Man U fans, what can I say to your problem now? You got beaten by Fulham, okay? What's going on? What's all the noise about? Ten Hag cannot rescue Manchester United, okay? It's been proven. Look at his demeanor as a manager. Look at the way he talks. Look at all he has achieved. Okay, he's won the cup. He got you to another final. Is that Manchester United? No. Manchester United win leagues. They win league every year, every other year. They are in Champions League, not in Europa. Not struggling to get to top 6. So that's what Ten Hag has been doing for the last couple of years or so he's been there. So if he can't get you to where you need to be, and he can't even get you there, I can't see the madness in him. He doesn't have the authority, the Mourinho madness. Because Mourinho wanted to help Man U. As far as I'm concerned, they got rid of the guy, and everything he said that he wanted to do had come back to haunt Manchester United. Yes, everything Mourinho wanted to do for Man U had come back to haunt them. Mourinho wanted to get rid of Pogba. The Glazers won't let him because Pogba is an asset. Fair enough. That's good decision. But what happened? Pogba left on a free. Mourinho wanted to get rid of Anthony Martial. They were squibbling, dabbling about that, dragging their feet. Now, Man U are going to get rid of Anthony Martial at a cost because they're only trying to get rid of him of the wage bill. So everything Mourinho had said had come back to haunt Manchester United. So you missed out on him. So if you need Man U to go back to where Man U were, you need to go and get the Ancelottis. You need to go and get Ancelotti. Unfortunately, I don't know where you're going to find one. Because, I don't know, Man U, I beg. Don't bore me with your problem. Quickly, let's talk about Mbappe. I love this story. Prince Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the PSG owner, Emir of Qatar, he called a bluff. Okay, I call it 100 million bluff. Because now Mbappe is going on a free. The man did not. I can't believe. Anyway, there's money and there's money. This guy called 100 million bluff. He lost. And it doesn't look like a big deal. A big salute to Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy was tempted of calling that bluff, leaving Harry for the last season. He realized, no way. If this guy refused to sign, I ain't losing 80 million. He took 80 million and shiploaded him to Bayern. That's what Prince of PSG should have done. Anyway, that's it, folks. Let's catch up at the next podcast. I just thought we need to come touch base very quickly. TWALE TV Sports. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and follow us. And go to our sister channel as well, TWALE TV Entertainment. Love you guys loads. I need to go back and watch Chelsea. Chelsea leads playing. I think it's 1-0. It's 2-1 Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. So let's catch up at the next podcast. Hasta la vista, baby. Ciao. It's TWALE